Welcome back to Couch Potatoes. I'm Jim Karras and I'm still at Circular Power with Tony, and we have added Susan Schaeffer.
Yes.
Susan, welcome, and thank you for being with us. Now, you are just a brand new instructor,
Correct.
right? And so how long have you been studying?
A little over a year.
Okay, be honest, is he good?
He's awesome.
Oh, okay, all right. I just thought you maybe give a little dirt on you. Sometimes you get that. Well, I want to see, you're supposed to be the yes, thumbs up way to do it. I'm going to be the not the right way to do it. So let's have you do some stuff together,
Yeah, sure.
and let's show everybody what we can do.
So let's do a little bit of variation here. We'll do the arch and curl, which is the standard.
Okay.
A little flexion, extension of the spine, and then we'll go through some other exercises.
Are you very hands-on? Like I see you being very
It
hands-on right
depends
now?
on the person. Some people need more hands-on than others, but usually in the beginning they do need the hands-on so they understand where to move without explaining it so much.
Got it. And then I see there's certain breathing that she's doing. Is it in through the nose, out through the mouth, or
Exactly.
Exactly.
So out through the mouth.
And this is how you begin a session, because she's
Exactly.
kind of warming her body up.
Exactly.
Do you like to raise the core temperature, like in so many, exercises, like get the body warmed up, get the joints lubricated, things like that?
That's basically why we do the arch and curl and all the exercises. There's a bunch of repetition to get things moving
things
and
going.
heating up, so
Got
that
it.
way later on we can do more.
And what do you
intense
feel,
stretches.
Susan, when you're doing this? What do you feel?
I feel my body beginning to stretch and relax and feel very fluid.
And a lot of range of motion you're getting. Are you doing this with people for weight loss? Is this applicable to those who want to lose weight?
They're going to have to also add a diet to it. I mean, they're not going to
Absolutely,
lose
that goes
weight.
without
They're
saying.
not going to lose weight doing
Exactly,
this. They'll distribute their weight differently doing this.
Body
Their body
count
will
changes.
be more proportioned.
Right.
But
She
they
was
got to go
pretty
into
warm
diet.
to me.
Yeah, she's warm all the time. She comes in warm. So let's go into figure eights. So we can do some coordination exercises. Right. And curl back.
Really?
That's it. So reaching out.
Reach out. So you're opening a lot. So many people with posture issues have problems with the anterior deltoid, into the pec and things like that.
Exactly.
Wow. Do you have a lot of weightlifters come in here and say, boy, I really need to elongate and stretch out?
It's funny. I've had a few come in and they have their conception of what they need to do and they want to work really hard and really strong.
Right.
And this requires so much fluidity that a lot of them get turned off by it.
Really?
So
But you would
they
say
need
to me,
it.
you can really build some size, because I'm always struggling. I'm
Right.
44, and my real genetic body type, I always say, is like the Grinch. No shoulders, no legs, big stomach. Not a good visual.
Right.
So I do all this weightlifting, to try to keep my body pumped up. But you said you can get a great pump with this.
You can, because what it's doing is it's increasing the circulation to all the muscle groups.
Right.
So nothing is really compressed.
Is it a total body workout all the time, or if I wanted to do gyro X amount of days in a row, would you do an upper body session and a lower?
It's a total. It's total all the time.
So ideally 3 times a week?
Three times a week is good.
Got it. And the session is approximately how long?
About an hour or an hour and a half, depending on the person.
How long do you go for, Susan?
Let's go to
Typically
single
an hour,
spiral.
hour and a half.
You're sweating. Boy,
Yeah.
you're going right
She
here.
doesn't
My
take
gosh.
much.
She
Doesn't
comes
take
in
much.
warm.
Boy, that's
Here's a
absolutely
single
great.
spiral. She get a nice stretch through here.
Wow, and that's a single now that she's doing.
Exactly.
And how much does this cost?
How much does the session cost? It costs between $65 and $85 an hour.
Depending upon packages,
Yeah.
things like that.
Exactly.
And what about this contraption? Really is phenomenal. It looks like something out of Dr. Strangelove. I mean, these are very expensive, aren't they?
Very expensive. $6,000 each.
And where are they made?
They're made in California. Balanced Body makes them.
Really? And how long is the lead time? Because I said I want to have one of these. What is this called?
This is called the Pulley Tower Combination Unit.
Pulley Tower Combination Unit. So how long, if I wanted to order one, are there a long lead time?
About a month.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
That's not
All right,
bad.
that's not bad. And it's interesting because it has some classic, like Ivanko weights. That's what we use for classic barbells and
Right.
things.
Exactly.
Okay, and did you put the Ivankos on, or are those the ones they recommend?
I put them on.
You put them on.
Yes.
Okay. So what else are we going to do here? She's done her single curl.
Let's do a side stretch.
Let's do
Sitting
a side
sideways.
stretch. And then I want my turn. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So up and over, stretching through the rib
Right
cage.
there.
That's it.
And that's all using this lower section right here.
Yep.
All this kind of stuff.
You can do hundreds and hundreds of exercises just with this piece alone.
And do you feel, okay, come right here and stop. Do you feel tons of stretch when you're right there? Tons, right, going all the way through there?
Absolutely.
That's great. Wow.
Yeah, just
Okay.
with this piece alone, you can do
You can
many,
do a
many,
ton
many
of things.
exercises depending on the person. You can do it standing, on your knees, away from the tower, with weights.
No, it's interesting because there's a lot of brand new equipment by this company called Free Motion and things, and even Cybex and Life Fitness have all gotten into the pulleys. So do you
Right.
feel that Gyrotonic has had some influence on classic strength training equipment?
I think so, because before gyro came out, I didn't see all those pulleys and all
those
the,
bells
you
and
know,
whistles and things.
the range of
Okay,
motion.
it's my turn now.
All right.
I feel you've had
You'll
enough.
never be the same.
Look at you. Well, you are really going right there. Okay, so
All
I
right,
start here,
so
and I'm
have a
going to do
seat.
the first thing that we did.
Let's do the arch and curl.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me
move
what I'm
back
gonna
just
do.
a little
Move
bit.
back. All right.
Open the legs just a
Open
bit.
the legs.
You want to pull the arms back.
Pull the arms back.
Lifting the chest as you reach forward, really arching your back.
Arch the back.
Reach through the arms.
Reach through the arms.
Start arching.
And now I
through.
come
Now
down.
let the head fall in, and you curl back. Exactly.
Oh, I got it. And you
Lift it.
really arch it when you're all the way back
Exactly.
there.
So stay in the arch just a little bit longer. So you really want to
A little
arch,
bit longer.
arch, and then head in, and then curl.
Now, do you
curl,
change
curl,
the tension depending upon the
the client?
students? Sorry about that, right? The huh?
Absolutely, absolutely. Some people need less, some people need more, and it's funny. I have an 82-year-old woman who comes in here who's always tightening it up. She's like, it's
Do
too
you
loose.
really?
It's too
Oh, that's
loose."
cool.
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm always so inspired when I see people in their 70s, 80s exercising.
Absolutely.
I've worked with people in their 90s. It's phenomenal, the results and the things that they get. This is cool. This is very cool.
All right, so let's try figure eight.
Okay,
so
figure
one forward,
eight.
one back. So
One-
you're going to look to the one
okay.
that's going forward.
Look to the one that's going forward.
And then look to the other one. Keep your
And
chest up.
like
and lift
this?
up. Uh-huh, exactly that.
Wow, you
Right.
feel it. You know, talk about core training. I really feel it in my midsection, my abs, my low back, my obliques, the sides of your abdominals. That's very cool.
There you go.
All right, now this is cool. Now, do me a favor. I want to do something with these things up
Sure,
here. What do we do with
absolutely.
this up here?
Let's do some leg work.
Okay. I always
what
need
you
work
can
on my
do
legs
is-
because they're like spindles.
We can stretch the hamstrings out.
Okay.
So you have a seat here.
Facing in,
Facing out.
out. Okay.
Sit
my
on the
feet are
very
here.
edge.
Okay.
And we'll do some basic hamstring work.
Got it. This is
Stretching out those
hamstrings, really?
Move all the way down.
Move all the way down. Okay.
A little bit more. A
little bit more.
And then you're going to lie back.
Okay.
So we'll put these on your feet.
Okay, hold it. My microphone's killing me. There we go. All right, fine.
All right.
All right.
So let's put these on.
Now, I've done this. Now, this reminds me of Pilates. Doesn't this remind you of that?
The feeling is a lot different. There are no
It's a lot
springs
different?
involved. There's
Okay.
this whole triple reduction pulley cable thing that gives it a totally different feeling. You feel like you're kind of moving through water.
Got it. Is this all over the country now? Tony,
It
are people
is.
doing it? Really?
It is.
Oh, I worked legs yesterday. This is going to hurt. Okay.
So let's start with basic
Okay.
double leg bicycles. So
All
you're
right.
going to bend both knees
Okay.
and stretch up to the ceiling. Stretch all the way.
All the
and
way.
then forward.
Wow. I do feel the range of motion. And you
Right.
feel a lot in the hamstrings and a lot in the insertion into the glutes.
Exactly.
And then bring her down.
Stretching. You got it.
Cool.
Bend. And
Now, it's interesting because
stretch.
I have a new trainer in Chicago with my
Uh-huh.
firm, and he's a big athletic trainer. He worked with the Chicago Bears and things. He does all of these types of exercises because he said with the athletes right now, they need this big range of motion work,
Right.
and they're finding that they're having much less injury
Right.
when they do. Have you worked with any athletes in here?
I haven't. I've been thinking about trying to get them in, but you know how it is.
It's hard. Well, it's like teaching an old dog new tricks. It's always
Exactly.
hard unless people see it in front
So
of them.
let's reverse
I'm going to
this.
reverse it.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And you keep your head down. Of course,
Keep your
doing
head
what I'm
down
not
and
supposed
try
to
to
do, I'm
keep your
looking
knees
at.
together.
Keep my knees together.
Right. And keep
Now, I always have to ask, are you training any celebrities?
I have to think about it.
Have you in the past or now?
I have some ballet celebrities.
Really?
Yeah. That's it.
That dance here in New York?
That dance here in New York
Wow.
with American Ballet
And are
Theater.
they finding their flexibility, their strength is improving because of this?
Yeah, they basically find that they're dancing so much
Interesting.
better. They
Wait, now let's take this off because I got to get on this thing
Absolutely.
that looks to me like the parallel bars in a gymnastics center. We should have Susan back to do something pretty.
Yeah.
Okay?
Something pretty.
Susan, come on in and you're going to do something pretty for us right here, okay?
Come, Susan.
Now, this is interesting.
All right, let's do some basic.
And it's got these things on the bottom. What are these, squishy?
That's just for attraction.
Okay.
Let's do just some basic adduction.
I'm gonna come over here.
So she's just going to open
Ooh.
and use those inner thighs to close.
Your brochure shows the split that is like
Right,
brutal.
right.
I mean, can you do that once you're warmed? Can you really get it going there?
She can do it.
You're in fabulous shape now. Is this predominantly what you do, gyrotonics?
I do gyro probably 4 or 5 times a week, but I also do a fair amount of cardio, and I watch what I eat.
You do.
I take good
You
care.
have to watch what you eat. Keep that in
All right.
mind. People
So
are always
let's
thinking
go-
they don't have
Let's
to.
go into a split so they can see that.
Go into
So
splits.
you want to come down, kneel on this one, and stretch the leg.
And how are you splitting
Yeah,
with?
here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and bring
Wow.
this way. So straighten this leg.
Hands here.
Uh huh. And, you're
And
just
she's
gonna lift,
going?
arch,
Really?
arch, and lift and reach and reach.
And again, you're big into the arching of the back here and all
Right.
that.
So you want to get the extension through the spine, but more than that, we're always working on being anatomically correct, so people
Right.
get the most out of it. So we're really
Wow.
keeping everything in alignment for her, and she can get the most out of this stretch through her psoas and through her
That's
flexors.
exactly right, and people are so tight through that psoas. That happens all the time.
Absolutely. And then
Well, Susan, you are terrific. Wow. I mean, I hope you do lots and more of this in the future, because
I
it's
will,
great.
believe me, I love it.
That's wonderful. And Tony, I want to say thank you. I wish
Sure,
we had more
my
time,
pleasure.
but I know that I'm going to get into this a lot more because it looks interesting. And if we just look on websites and things and put in Gyrotonics and a lot of different search engines, we'll find a lot of different
Absolutely.
studios. Great. Are there good ones and bad ones like in Pilates?
they're all good.
They're all good. All right. Well, great. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. I'm going to be a lot more flexible the next time you see me. I'm Jim Karras with Couch Potatoes. Take care and watch your diet.